Dear industry colleagues, it is my delight to open this webinar with a topical theme, free zones, the way forward. The world as a whole has passed through a really tough time in 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic has wreaked havoc not only on human health, but also on the economic health of most nations. Yes, governments and central bankers have responded largely in a coordinated manner. Interest rates have dropped, liquidity has expanded, and stimulus packages have been the norm for economic revival. 2021 has brought a glimmer of hope. Vaccine is available, movement restrictions are being eased gradually, people are beginning to feel a sense of cautious optimism. Economic activities are reviving, though slowly. While some economies are recovering rapidly, example China, many would take time to return to pre-COVID levels, if at all. We know free zones have not been immune to the ravages of the pandemic. Well-set businesses have been disrupted, established global value chain disturbed, supply shocks, demand destruction, loss of business confidence, you name it, and it has happened. The scar left by the pandemic needs to be erased as soon as possible. Free zones have to return to their normal levels of activity. As they say, there is now light at the end of the tunnel, a year-long painful tunnel. I want to assure each one of the participants that World FZO is fully aware of the challenges confronting our industry and at the same time conscious of the opportunities that every challenge produces. Where do we go from here? Some of the megatrends that we may see in this decade include Asia to the fore. The locus of growth will gradually shift from the west to the east, to Asia in particular. It is happening already and will accelerate. Rapid economic growth, demographic pressure, greater regional coordination, integration will be the key themes. Asian economies will be major producers and consumer of goods and services. Technology infusion. Technology will play an increasingly important role in economic activities and in daily life. Internet of Things, digitalization, automation, robotics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain tech, and so on will be adopted faster than we can imagine. This is sure to result in productivity improvement and overall welfare gains. Trade and investment. Emerging markets will enjoy a greater share of trade and investment than at present. Investments will follow in greater measure to Asia's growth economies, China, India, Indonesia, Vietnam, Bangladesh, for example. There may be more, but I think these will be greatly impactful. I have some concerns too. Governments will have to play a crucial role is not negating the gains of globalization through protectionist policies. Institutions are critical in the path of economic growth and social development. Protection of the independence of critical institutions is a must. To eradicate poverty, growth is most important, but the benefits of growth must follow equitably among the largest sections of the population. With this preamble, let me touch upon what we at World FZO are planning. We are brainstorming over the way forward for free zones, keeping in mind not only how best and how swiftly to revive activities, but also looking at a 10-year horizon to make free zones future ready and truly competitive in a sustainable way. Central to our schemes of things will be people. Every free zone related activity will be underpinned by compliance with the ESG principles, environmental, social, and governance. We want to ensure greater transparency in businesses and elimination of illicit trade, if any. Free zone already contribute to advancing many of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. We will attempt to make the contribution even more deep-rooted for the welfare of mankind. Let me sign off by wishing you all the best.